How did you feel when you came to Marin City?
Oh, I was excited. That's all. Excited making that much money. But first place, and I wrote a book about that already.
I know. I told them, but they want to hear you to say it again. And what happened after the shipyard closed down?
Well, after the shipyard closed down, they said we're gonna have to go back where we come from. That the Marin City was closing up, and we in March and had meetings to keep Marin City, and we could stay here. So that's what happened. They voted for us to stay here.
All right. Marin City is still your home?
Yeah.
And where, what would you tell other young people about their home in Marin City?
What advice would I give them? Yeah, something about. I say, well, no, I got old now to do the same thing. We just went to every meeting and marched.
Right. So what are you saying? That the young people need to stand up and say what?
Yeah,
What should they say?
Yeah, you better stand up.
Mrs. Small's generation worked very hard to preserve Marin City. After the shipyards ended, they were told to go back home. But Marin City was their home, and they decided that they would not leave, and instead they will march and fight for a community that they lived in.
Growing up here, I never knew the history or background of Marin City. I was never taught in school anything about the Marin shipyards.
Marin City is a place, it's a sacred soul town. It's a community where families, bloodlines have sacrificed and worked hard and stood tall so that one day they can see their families grow.
I chose this place on the property because it's right near on Donahue, near the freeway. It's the actual first place that you see when you get off the freeway to come to Golden Gate Village. And why it's so important to bring it back to its original historic significance is because in this very place we see the struggle, the civil rights struggle that began in the 50s with the first woman planner of the whole United States, Mary Summers, and the first woman supervisor, Vera Schultz, together brought in the redevelopment agency, and with the vision of the two of them, they wanted to create nothing that's ever happened before, but the most integrated community.
This is just going forward in the name of Raymond. He's with us, in spirit all the way. Raymond was the first president of our Golden Gate Village Resident Council after we went to federal court. And he stood up because he felt the injustice of the Marin Housing Authority. That was when we were in the process. If he knew that this was on the registry, he worked doing everything that he could in terms of advancing the renovation and the retrofitting and knowing he knew every part of this property. He was that voice.
There's a great opportunity here at Golden Gate Village to not only preserve, but also now to uplift and upgrade towards a more permanent future with technology that is innovative and appropriate.
A respect for the existing community is a very important aspect of further development, like what was done in Aspinall.
You've got this incredible land right on the 101 corridor, which is about the only place there's really development left, and this is This is your struggle.
The design should remain as close to Aaron Green's original program and drawings. And if there's anything that our generation should be doing, is making the future of Golden Gate Village a true reality.
We feel that current residents should not be dislocated during transition, but housed within the community. We feel that renovation of the Golden Gate Village should be required to use green technology, solar, low energy lights, appliances, non-toxic materials, and even a water catchment system that would help irrigate gardens around the Golden Gate Village. We also feel on-job training would be very important so that Marin City residents can be employed actually renovating Golden Gate Village using green technologies, and recognizing that people that are trained in green technologies can therefore go forth and help other Marin City residents green their homes, as well as Marin County residents too.
From a small generation, we learn how to fight, how to resist, and how to continue to push and fight for our community, because if we don't fight, no one else is going to fight for it.